First of all, for the record, I didn't know this guy will wear a pink shirt for this particular shot. So that's weird.
I think you had intended for us to hold hands and sing Kumbaya. Kumbaya.
Like we're going on a date.
Yeah.
That is funny. But it reminds me about when you're going on a date with someone. Yes. A lady is going on a date with a guy. Yes. I think there's a way one should behave. I don't know if many people observe these things, but there's a specific way you should behave when you're going on a first date. First date.
Sort of like a first date etiquette.
Yeah, first date etiquette. Yes. Like you can't go on the first date, especially as a woman, and just start eating like a full buffet, like jazza in your plate.
Yes.
That's off. Cheki nieke chapati, kuna ndengu, weka ndengu. By then I need proteins, kuna nyama. Liver, weka liver hapa kando na nyama. That's off for a first date.
I think especially, and thank God we're talking about this because especially in Nairobi, my experience has been, it seems as though the woman you're meeting wants to experience things she's seen on movies with your money. Cheki na sijawahi jaribu.
She wants to eat things. She wants to eat things she'd never eat
or drink things they've never done. Cheki ile kasango nyomo veket ni how much? Nieke your double.
Yeah,
they don't even ask me how much.
Yeah, that's
Nieke kasam ile green.
Yeah, it's like when you meet a chick. It's normally like a first date when you meet maybe a lady in a club, and maybe she was having Tusker Light. Yeah. Then you ask, hey, can I buy you a drink? Yeah, I'll have some Hennessy.
Yeah, now she upgrades.
Yeah, she upgrades.
But then Nairobi chicks, stop that tabia mbaya bana. Once of these going to the club, you guys, I know it's not in the maybe on a date.
Yeah.
Going on a date with your name. Cheki mimi Waithera nimekuja hivi venye nilizaliwa. Na in case hata kunyesha fare iongezwe sijui venye nitarudi nyumbani. As in stop those.
Yeah, there's always that question for nitarudi nyumbani aje.
Yeah, you start asking your date. Cheki, and now what are we doing about the way I'm going back home? Yeah. Cheki, the way you came.
The funny thing is they ask before the date. Hey, can I take you out for coffee? Yes, but how will I go back home?
Yeah. Like, I think it's also.
So you just go back.
If it's a night and I'm coming to pick you, I think I would advise Jamaz.
Yeah.
If you've asked a woman out at night, then you can provide for the transport. But if you're meeting for lunch on a Tuesday at 1 o'clock, mchana kuna jua inawaka. Why should I be responsible again for why you're coming back home? Maybe I've asked you work during the office hours, we come and have lunch. Why is it in my place again to provide for your transport? I think when people should listen on first dates about what I am proposing. Say for instance, if I say, Tabitha, would you care for coffee on Tuesday evening? It is not an invitation to devour oxtail.
Yes.
I'm very specific. Those are not suggestions. I've said, would you care for coffee and maybe a cake?
That's a subtle hint.
That's a subtle hint that I will buy you a biting and coffee.
Yes.
So adhere to those adjustments. You cannot now come and say, wacha nikwambia hapa wanakuwa na oxtail tamu. Ushakula mashed potatoes hapa? Where? Kwanza najua demu kwa hapa. I think that's weird.
There's a lady I once asked, we met in the morning. So I said, can you have, would you like something to drink? Then amazingly, she said a milkshake in the morning. So I found that weird. Then I said, all right, you just have your milkshake. Then I dashed to the gents. Then I came back. Then when I sat down, she had called the waiter and said, niongeze keki. So I'm like, cake and milkshake in the morning. I think for me, that was a bit off.
Also, I think, so that we don't bash women so much. As a man, if you've asked a woman out, you need to have some sort of a bracket amount of money that is acceptable. Maybe you can leave a window for, supposing she decides to have cake with coffee, so you don't choma hamdomo with tea alone. But also the woman... Miscellaneous. But also the woman, on the other hand, you cannot order so generously. The purpose of the meeting is not just to fill your stomach with sumptuous meals. The purpose of the meeting, especially initial times of dating, is so that you know the guy's mind. But as interest.
But as we said, even men also have bad behaviors, especially when even setting up these first dates.
Yes.
Like if you tell a chick, hey, see, we meet on Friday at my house. Like what kind of
guys should stop that nonsense of checking at it. Hello? Si unaweza pitia napikaga maini noma.
Yeah.
Nitakupikia maini. You guys.
Yeah.
I don't know you. Why am I coming to your house for maini?
Especially maini. Yeah.
Imagine your sister being asked to go to the digs to be cooked for maini.
That is very bad.
I was suggesting you meet at home.
Yeah.
Check hello. Lakini waidera unakuwa mwelusi. Mimi naishi hapa Buru. So come to home.
Yeah.
Check unaweza chukua mat za Buru ni 58 naishi section 4. That's funny you guys. You've never met them in a public place. And now you are insisting that they come to your place.
And then another thing I think men should not do is talk about themselves when they go on a first date.
Yes.
You know, with the lady. You can't keep talking about yourself and dropping names. Cheki, unajua mimi nafanyanga tendering, and then unajua huyu ni nani ananipigia? Huyu ni governor. It's the governor calling me. Yeah. Unajua mimi, unajua mimi is a very terrible
I think one of the things initially on dates is that people don't listen so much in our generation. People love talking about themselves. Like I remember I once took a chick out, and that chick was saying the way she knows everywhere I'm taking her. I think we went somewhere in Longato many years back, and she kept saying, this is where you're coming. Oh my God. Peter, bado naongelele. Tuko hapa. Kuna besi yangu ameleta hapa, tuko hapa. Bado naonile huko nini? Kwanza hata tukitoka hapa babe tunaenda hiyo ingine. Tukitoka hapa hata tunapitia huko. I know Peter very well. I know Peter very well. But funny enough, that person who even brought me here, you will be shocked.
That's so cool.
It's all good. Watch I put on speaker. Mheshimiwa, mwesh. Guess niko wapi ulinileta the first time. Check me all the time. Yeah, that's weird. You cannot
also,
do that.
What if when this lady, you go out on a date with a lady, and then they keep hugging and communicating with people, random guys, you know? Cheki, Jemo, atuwe uko hapa, Jemo. Then they hold hands. Like, yeah, no, I've been good. No, I'm just here with this guy. Yeah, okay, my number is the same. We alikuwa Jemo. You know that?
Yeah, I think
that's off.
I think, in all honesty, most people do that so that they look like they're affluent, as in they know people and they are well connected, but it's weird. Hugging every Jama. Check it. Henry, him.
And that guy might be also on their own date.
Check it. You're calling another guy to hug them. You can't be hugging 15 guys. I think the other thing for me is acceptable time frames to accept an invitation for a date. Say for instance, I don't know how people meet. Say if you're in school, you meet somebody who's a fellow student, or in the office at an office party, or maybe at a school symposium, or maybe down the streets. You met a chick you like and you walk after them. I think a little pride goes a long way, which we've lost in this generation. And there's a conversation, a broader one, about, us guys who are slower, these guys are faster, which I respect. But say, for instance, I've met you on a Tuesday evening, and I say, would you care for coffee? It doesn't sit quite well with you accepting very quickly. Kujiringa kidogo tu goes along. You can't start saying, oh yeah, coffee today. Okay, so ngoje tu hapa chini, tuko hapa chini ya Time Star. Wacha nichukue bag yangu twende.
Back in the day, the chase. I don't know if it's back in the day, ama this is something which should be happening even now. Because I think it should happen even now. You can't just kubali. I remember back in the day, a lady would give you 5 numbers. Then she tells you the other number is between 0 and 9. Okay. So you jaribu, the point I'm making is, don't go to that extreme, but as in, the guy should be just left some leeway for effort.
It's some excitement, as in, let me value you and chase you. A little chase doesn't hurt. Let me call a bit, text a bit, follow up a bit, but don't be too available. So we've met on Tuesday, now you have my order. Check it. So you have not picked. I'm sending this voice note just so you know you haven't picked. I was ready, I'm in Tao, it's raining. And I know I met you yesterday and we were supposed to go to Naivasha.
I meet you this week, and next week Friday you're making chapatis at my house.
I think it's a bit weird also.
With carrots. Chapati carrots.
And also speaking about Naivasha, men who like asking women out of town dates, I think that is fishy and corny. You should stop it. Check How are you?
Then why do they have these hoarse voices?
Nilikuwa nafikiria tuende maybe Kitale. Kitale, twende Kitale Friday, tutarudi Sunday. Hauna first date. That is not weird. And chicks who go, you are also weird. Check it, so Kitale mtu park nini? Check, hey, but you should stop this madness. You're going to Kitale, you got a place you've never been, you don't know anyone, because a random guy who's met you on Moi Avenue has asked you.
All the perils. Such a one.
But check it, so nivae, kuna joto ama baridi, nibebe hii sweta ya kushonwa. You guy, bana. This other thing I think you mentioned, this name dropping thing. Avoid name dropping. It's not attractive.
It's not attractive.
And I can't emphasize this enough. That you know Jag was Aunt's mother, and you've gone to Sonko's house is not something your current date wants to hear. I'm particularly, I don't know about you, but I'm particularly against endless banter about your boyfriend. I think I once went on a date and the chick kept talking about how they used to sit at some corner with the boyfriend. What's funny?
I tell you what,
we used to sit right there, when you see at that corner, with my ex. Like, he used to love this place, but I'm thinking, wow, my God is telling me something. Maybe you and I should
memories.
Checky, God is telling me to leave right now.
There's this chick my bro hooked me up with. So the first day we met, in fact my brother was there. The first day we met, she said, telling me about the people who have died in her history. Cheki, so ex wangu alidai, bro wangu pia alidai, alafu unajua budangu karibu adai juzi.
Christ.
So unacheki death, lakini when aku like, hey, stuff like, am I next? That's what I was thinking. To me, I'm thinking, like when you meet someone the first day, don't start lumping your problems in life.
Absolutely.
I think everyone has enough problems.
Yeah, like it's
you can't start telling people your issues which are pressing. Cheki, unajua mimi shida yangu ni finances. So you're like,
Cheki, ni funny umenileta date. Mwisho kusema kweli nilikula keki ni kitambo. As in, naona tu ni kitambo. Unajua after madhangu wadai, kidogo tulikuwa na stint kama kwa grandma. Sawa. So sikuwa naenda kwa miti ya mapera kutoa mapera, unajua ilimgonga hapa akadai. Hivyo tu na tukamzika. So hii keki ndio kwanza after hizo matanga mbili.
So what do you say next after such a story?
You guys are asking them to have juice. And also, I think endless phone calls for me is quite annoying. You see the way people think at you when you talk too much on the phone, then you look sophisticated and you know people checking. Just 1 minute, one. Hello? The consignment. Okay. Let's just tell James to call me and John, okay?
Even just can't be chatting.
Oh, you've ordered? You can't, like, it's bad manners. Like, put your phone away. Some chick, again, we went on a date and she was laughing on her phone, you guys. Okay, the stories are cool, but the girl talk.
Those selfies are
checking girl talk. Oh, they want to take a selfie with you and they don't know you are checking.
I think that's
check you smiling sheepishly.
guys.
So stop it!
First date etiquette.
Oh my goodness.